So we have a mandate of promoting the value system of the kingdom across every strata and across every territory. Please look up. What we called a developed nation, what we call an advanced nation, is simply a nation that has embraced value systems that are consistent with the way God thinks in many regards. Because you see, the way the kingdom comes is as his will is being done. Are we together? And his will is a revelation of his thoughts, logos, the thoughts of a man that seeks expression. Are we together? So anywhere the mind of God is allowed to find expression, that place will start molding itself to look like heaven. Please listen. An organization can reject Jesus. They may reject the first part of this mandate. I'm not interested in Jesus. I'm not interested in his lordship. I'm an atheist, or I'm whatever else. But as far as administering wisdom within the cosmos is concerned, they can work in keeping with value systems that are pro-Christ and pro-kingdom. You will find out that even though spiritually they are dead because they have refused Christ, because the system has obeyed the mindset and the value system of the kingdom, the semblance of heaven will start coming to that system. For instance, let all things be done decently and in order. Any organization that just obeys that alone, there is a measure of heaven you have pulled down by embracing that. Are we together now? For instance, a diligent hand shall be made fat, and he that waters shall be watered. You may not be a Christian, but now you are embracing the value system of the kingdom. So a company will call it corporate social responsibility, and they give on to certain people. Then they receive an award and they receive a grant by an international company. They may not call it favor, but whatever it is a semblance of heaven. Anywhere you see dimensions of heaven manifesting, it is because the mind of God is being honored there, even if it is not called the mind of God. So you can be saved and your life can be in total disarray. Your only hope is that you are with Jesus when you are out of this world. But as far as this life is concerned, you can be living in hellfire physically. Do you know why? Because you have not embraced the value system of the kingdom that is responsible for transporting those spiritual realities to be at work in your life. So Jesus said, when you pray, say the kingdom, the governing influence of the king, that it finds expression in your space by his will, his mind being done. So when you ask a CEO, or you ask someone who is leading the field in any area, why are you successful? Take note of the things they start mentioning: diligence, competence, relationships, accountability, value and productivity. All of these things have business names, but the truth of the matter is that they are all pro-scripture mindsets. That is why that organization is the way it is. Transfer any nation you admire into the worst place in this country, and transfer the people who are living there to that place. Give them 1 year, they will replace their own environments. You don't need to take the environment with you, just take the people. Many of you may have heard me give an example of a CEO, and respectfully speaking, maybe a security man at the gate. The man can be complaining and saying, this CEO, he has protocol all around him, he's not doing anything, he's just a rich man and he's collecting 5 million every month, and I'm here suffering, pulling the gate, and I'm receiving 20 or 50,000. Here is my proposal: switch them. Don't change anything, don't carry anything. Take the CEO to stay at the gate for 2 months, and take our man to the office for 2 months. You know what will happen? The first thing that will happen is that man will most likely steal, because he knows he will not stay there for a long time. His mindset tells him that the environment is not a product of growth, so you will not last. He knows. The first thing he will do is he will use an important document to wrap biscuit or balls, because he does not know the value of documentation. He would tear an important document, maybe a contract, and quickly pick something that is hot and eat and drink, and you will see that the office will start looking like his mindset. Let me tell you what the CEO will do when he's outside. The first thing he would do is to automate the gate, because he cannot stand in that sun like that, you see. So he's turning the gates to become like that office. Sooner or later, people would not need to pass through the gate to the office again, because all their problems are solved at the gate. He will now begin to manifest attributes: dress well, cautious and disciplined. And they'll say, you speak, you are very composed and articulate. You are the security man here? So, well, we decided to do something. I'm the CEO. I say, no wonder. Africa is the way it is. Nigeria, there might be familiar spirits and all kinds of demons, but let me tell you the truth. These demons are happy because they are having a field day under a mindset that has become a stronghold. This is what empowers their operations, territorially speaking. Are we together now? Until as a people and as individuals we begin to import by superior intelligence the value system of the kingdom, having put our spiritual lives right, we now need to incorporate the value system of the kingdom, and then you will find out that our lives begin to be transformed. There, for instance, ask an average Christian in Nigeria, is it the will of God for you to be blessed? He will say yes. So what are you doing about it? Are you joking? I prayed, I fasted, I'm happy. I don't know how it will happen. I just know that God is going to change my life. Ask a CEO, is your company going to grow? Say yes. Say, what are you doing about it? You say, well, let me tell you this. He will show you the indices, he will show you everything. At the end of that year, one was shouting, the other one was planning, and you can see that at the end the difference is clear. This has happened for centuries.
Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.